Hi, neighbors. Welcome to Season 3 of the Stoners Nextdoor with the King and Queen of Mayhem, Aaron and Maul. Remember to kickstart your weekend here every Friday with a curated critique of some of the craziest posts by your next-door neighbors from around the country.
This is Aaron.
And I'm Maul. Let's take a look at what's going on in our hoods.
Laura in post on Best of Nextdoor. What's up with this? Does anyone know what this RV is doing parked behind McDonald's for the past week? Oh, welcome to Portland.
Yeah.
And it's at Alma and Guadalupe. It seems to be getting worse and more trash outside, not to mention all the pornos taped up on the windows. My kids pointed that out. Gross. Brenda says, is this item still available? That's a recurring thing.
Exactly.
They always ask that question. Right. Mayo says, what? No free Big Mac sign? Roger says, it's mine and I'm just a master of camouflage. Here's a pic of the inside for all you snoops. And on the inside, it's like this $1 million mansion of an RV. It just has all these pornos taped to the window. Sean says, you'll have plenty of time to hang pornos on the window when you're living in a van down by the river.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
Holly says, this is my neck of the desert. I'll keep an eye out for the offending RV and report back on what pornos are taped. Teresa says, snitches. That's the problem with youth today. We would have gone and looked at the porn and kept that information to ourselves.
Never said a word.
Alan says, thank you. You found Dad. He went out to buy my birthday present when I was 7 and never came back.
Oh
I assume the pornos are my birthday present.
That's hilarious.
At least I hope so.
That's good. That's a good one. Oh my God. Okay. I think this came from Missed Connections, but I'm not 100% sure. So anyway, it starts with you, middle-aged man sporting a long grain ponytail while walking downtown Portland this afternoon. You were wearing a tacky Hawaiian print shirt and t-shirt and Oakleys that were most likely purchased in the 80s or 90s. Me, a dose of reality. You thought you were looking pretty smooth this afternoon as you strutted your stuff down Fifth Avenue, repeatedly looking behind you and eyeing the innocent young girl that was trying to mind her own business. After about 6 or 7 times of stopping and turning around to stare, you pulled a fast one and decided to let her pass you, allowing yourself the convenience of staring at her ass as you made your way down the sidewalk. There you walked, breathing heavily like a creepy old pervert with asthma, getting your fill of an ass so young it could easily be your daughter's. You didn't notice the quickness in the girl's pace as you began hitting on her while her heels made a soft click, 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 click on the pavement. They were now at a more persistent click, click, click as she attempted to avoid you. You have no idea how hard it is to speed walk in heels. It's so true. You asked the girl if she knew where the nearest leather shop was.
Really?
You've got some boots that need work. You know, motorcycle boots. You have a motorcycle. You like to ride motorcycles? Your efforts were so thwarted as your victim darted sideways into an office building, escaping further harassment by mere seconds. Listen, unfortunate-looking old gray guy with a ponytail. Not even Fabio can pull off a creepy pickup move like that. If you keep doing that, someday you might get a switch kick to the nuts. You have no idea how painful a heel to the nuts can be. Please, to avoid future humiliation, stick to picking up your women at Walmart and biker bars. The hairier they are, the more willing they will be to go home and sleep with you. Also, try to make sure they're legal.
Yeah, that would help.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
Well, here's a total change of scenery. This is out of Portland. Someone complaining about not being able to record the birth of her first daughter. So I'm actually a first-time mother, and I gave birth over the weekend to a beautiful little girl. I just want to warn people to stay far away from OHSU family practice. The care was okay, although they gave me 5 epidurals because the first 4 didn't work.
What?
Not the biggest issue. The worst was they didn't allow us to record the birth because the hospital doesn't want to get sued.
What?
Basically, they value the money they may save by making malpractice lawsuits more difficult over the patients they're treating.
Oh, for the love. I don't think any of this is true.
I don't really remember my birth super clearly, and I wanted to show my baby girl how she came into the world.
No child should have to see that. I'm just saying. Look, you know what it's going to be? Look at what I had to go through.
I don't understand how they justify it. Is money the only thing that matters?
It sure is.
Luana says, congrats. As a now retired labor and delivery nurse, I can tell you it's not allowed at any hospital any longer.
Oh, that's funny.
And Mark says, I don't work with patients, but I can't imagine having to work around a videographer during such a critical
unless
time.
You're a Kardashian with an entire film crew.
Take two. Take two.
I said, could you stop?
Take three. Yeah.
Whoa.
Can I get the mic in?
Push her back up there a little bit.
We got to relive this moment. Yeah. Like,
hold on. Her hair wasn't curly. Get that curl up.
Also, I think there may be more issues than liability at play here. Also, no one really wants to see their own birth.
Exactly.
So your kid won't be bummed.
Oh,
hopefully your baby is happy and healthy.
That's so
oh my gosh.
funny.
Oh God. Okay. So many ways things could go wrong.
So many ways. Okay, this is a misconnection from Portland Airport. I was going to ask for your number, but I was with my parents. You were on flight 371 from LA to PDX. You were wearing a blue flannel and was with your dad, I think. I thought you were really cute. I just have this vision of either like total 30-year-olds, complete life dropouts, or some, little pimpled, braced teenage star-crossed lovers at the PDX airport. Whomever you are, please get in touch with one another.
Here's a couple cold reads.
Yay, love cold reads. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, this is a long one.
That's a long one. Okay. So but they're kind of related, both of them. So,
excellent.
But it's all right. This is funny.
Okay. All right. Karen history. I was born a Karen and lived through my infancy as a Karen. As I became a toddler, I miraculously remained a Karen. While still toddling through my toddler years, I entered my prepubescent years as a Karen. Wow, still no hormonal drama then. Living through grade school, junior high, and every single year of high school as a Karen created no consternation nor controversy. I proudly dove into adulthood and got married, still as a Karen. I then became a full-fledged mom, Karen. Still no problems. My children have grown to be young adults and are now entering marriage age themselves. My youngest chuckled one day and told me that there was a Karen meme. My response, oh, how cool. I've always wanted to be famous. Nothing more came of it until I decided to see what this Karen meme was all about. I viewed as much as I could stand and then dismissed it. I now see random posts about being a Karen. TikTok is rife with hashtag Karen moments. Well, I have one thing to say, and I say it loud and proud. I was a Karen before hashtag Karen was a Karen. All kinds of symbols off. We know what that means. I'll just say it. Fuck off. Oops, does that now make me a hashtag Karen? Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Well, get me the manager. It just says get, not get. I love that. I guess as a Karen, I'm not allowed to ever ask for the manager without having someone chuckle under their breath. So I just wanted to thank this generation for the shame and humility I've now experienced as a hashtag Karen. Not what a joke. I will continue to defend Karen as I need to defend Karen from the enduring ridicule that has become attached to my name. Hashtag Karen signing out. And she doesn't. I hope you enjoyed the humor and complete waste of time this post was. Okay. Any of the comments? I don't think there's any comments, right?
Not unless I highlighted.
Okay. No, I don't see anything. Okay, so then this one.
The next one.
Okay, so then there's the next one. Okay. Name calling. Please remember that any name calling is wrong. Using the name Karen is really no different than any other racially charged moniker. Let's all be kind. And then Aaron writes, ha 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 ha. No, it's not Karen. Sounds like something a Karen would say. How dare you use the K word, says Roger. Oh my gosh. Deborah says, Debbie Des Dallas, Debbie Downer. And I survived. Whatever's Karen. Why did you block out her name? We know it's Karen. These are so good. Karen, if you'd stop Karening and listen to yourself, you would realize you were being a Karen. Oh, that is so
All right. Well,
funny.
this week's edition ends with the hashtag Karen.
Yes, indeed.
So shout outs to our members. Thanks for being part of our Nextdoor group. Tom and Laura Multnomah, Toy and Russell Wilkes, Tanya in Northeast Lents, Tanya in Centennial Park Lane, Tracy in Hosford Abernethy, Trang in Roseway.
And also shout out to Trey in Downtown Cultural District, Tiana in Piedmont, Tyler in Hazelwood, Tyree in Cathedral Park, Veronica in Hazelwood, Veronica in King. And thank you guys. Aaron and I started this exactly a year ago, and we're up to almost 650 members and going strong. So thanks so much for your support, and a special thanks to sound mixer Adam Michael. Until next week.
And remember, no matter who you are or where you live, always be nice to the stoners next door, because you never know who they are, and you never know what stories they have to tell.
The Stoners Next Door is a production of Aaron Douglas Enterprises, LLC.